Let's do a self exploration meditation on recognizing the background of the objective world. Let's close our eyes and start emptying out the mind. There is no room for thoughts here, no room for feelings, no room for sensations, no room for perceptions. Empty out the mind as you would empty out a room you need to remodel. Move out all the objects. If a thought tries to bother you, tell it, not now, not now, not now. Empty out the mind and rest in the emptiness as the emptiness. Recognize that this all pervading emptiness is conscious and alive. It is not a dead emptiness. It is peace itself. It is harmony itself. Repose as the peace. If there is an I thought, relax the thought. Let it collapse. There is no room for I. Notice that the I disappears into the background. It referred to the background. Thought is no more required here. No more references required here. Knowingness of oneself exists. There is a sense of being. There is no need to verbalize it as I. This sense of being is what is my true nature. Every morning when you awaken, even before you open your eyes, you experience the same sense of being. It's like a blankness, a quietness, a nothingness. It exists even before the first thought arises. At that moment, there is no I yet. It is simply an amness, isness, sense of existing, sense of being. It is called Sat in Sanskrit. Do you notice that this background of consciousness is always there? Whether you are in waking state or dreaming state or deep sleep state, the background is always there. Thoughts arise, abide and disappear on this background. Feelings arise, abide and disappear on this background. Sensations arise, abide and disappear on this background. Perceptions of sight, sound, taste, touch and smell arise, abide and disappear on this background. The substratum of all is one and the same. Diversity is only of things perceived. Notice that you are not using your eyes to perceive this infinite ocean of background awareness. You are not using your ears to perceive this background. You're not using your nose to perceive this background. You are not using your tongue to perceive this background. You're not using your skin or body to perceive this infinite ocean of background awareness. The background cannot be perceived by the sense organs. In the ocean, only the wave is perceived. Waves of diverse type: tsunami wave, baby wave, rogue wave, ripples, foam, etc. The diversity is perceivable, but all of them have one substratum, that is water. Water is not perceived. H2O is not perceived. It's hidden. Similarly, the background of awareness remains unperceived. The substratum has no diversity in it and therefore remains unperceived. Images of physical objects arise and fall on it. They are perceived. Mental objects arise and fall on it. They are also perceived, but the background remains unperceived. If something can be perceived by me, it is obviously other than me. It is separate from me. If something cannot be perceived by me, it is me. For example, the eyes cannot look at themselves. The eyes cannot perceive themselves, but the eyes can perceive the entire world. So if something can be perceived by me, it is other than me. And if something cannot be perceived, that is who I am or what I am. A thought can be perceived. I am not that thought. A feeling can be perceived. Therefore, it is other than me. A sensation, a perception, an image, an idea, all can be perceived. Therefore, that is not what I am. Discard everything that can be perceived. Niti, niti, not this, not this. Discard everything that is other than me. Discard everything that can be perceived. You will arrive at the same background that cannot be perceived, that can only be sensed. You will arrive at the nothingness. That is pure. That is beauty. That is the abode of peace.